as
R.I.P. man.
Don't do
Triple G.
like that.
So I think Triple G is gonna come in there, and I don't think Triple G fears Canelo. I don't think any part
Really,
of it.
yeah, so like really gets the crowd going. Like this tickles their balls before Canelo and Triple G.
Give him a little.
That boy Gabriel Rosado, who they love to sprinkle onto these fight cards, like a little sprinkles on your ice cream. You don't really like it. It just looks nice.
Got a problem with being problematic. Get the light beam on me, ready for electrostatic. Don't you step into this box if you're not batting. Then my gang got tools, you can call them boy crap. Man, this gang got rules, man. You better watch your passes. This ain't not new.
What's going on, you boys? Welcome to Totally Blitz Podcast. You stepped into the motherfucking Fight Club, and the first rule of Fight Club is to go down and like and subscribe. The second rule of Fight Club is to share this motherfucker to everybody you know. Before we get in and talk this Canelo Triple G Trilogy, Jesse Bam Rodriguez and Israel Gonzalez, these are your hosts for the show. I'm Paul Pick'em Win'em Concha. I got my shot poured up, and who's with me?
Hey man, I'm in this bitch with my motherfucking cat, because you already know, because I'll hit your stupid ass with a bat. Fuck wrong with you. When I was just a little KK, aka the Kev Waterboy Savoy, aka the motherfucking street fight enthusiast, and the motherfucker that is upset right now because they want to play with my ass. But it's all good. It's all good. Who else?
What's going on, boys? Man, it's PT, man. We talking the GOAT today.
Man, we talking big boxing shit.
The
Big
GOAT.
boxing shit.
We got some trilogy talks right here. We got low-key someone who should be on the pound-for-pound list, Jesse Bam Rodriguez, facing off against Israel Gonzalez for the defending a super flyweight belt.
Where do you put him on the pound-for-pound list?
I think he just deserves 10. Like, there's at least just like you're young and you can climb. You have all the time.
If we talking like today, like updated, bro, like who's done shit in the 2022, definitely Bam got to be
moved up a division, beat two of their goats.
Stepping up in competition.
Isn't Charlo number 10 right now?
Charlo, I'll put up there too, for sure.
Dang.
It's hard. We're not talking pound for pound.
I was about to say, who's taking off that pound for pound?
No, we're not doing all that. We'll be here for 3 episodes.
I'm just saying, like, somebody gotta go if somebody wants to get on there. Like,
Shakur, Devin Haney, that shit get ugly, bro.
There's a long list. Go. But you know who ain't on that motherfucker? That boy Gabriel Rosado, who they love to sprinkle onto these fight cards, like a little sprinkles on your ice cream. You don't really like it. It just looks nice.
Bruh, for a man to have 15 L's and not be signed to the UFC and still get TV time is crazy to me, bruh. I've never seen a boxer. There'd be no other boxer to do this ever again.
Living legend.
He's got to be a legend.
Don't get me wrong. That's a lot of losses. I'm not going to lie to you. Where's he from? Don't know. But motherfucking, I'm a fan. I think he got good business. I think his management team, promoters,
gotta be.
That deal he got with the devil, up there.
Yeah, that boy signed his soul.
Now he'd probably be good if he did that, but probably clash. Yeah.
Crazy statistic: Gabriel Rosado 15 L's. Everyone else on the card combined 16 L's.
That's crazy.
To put in perspective.
Oh man,
I know somebody I'm not betting on.
Well, let's talk the real fights for this card. That boy Jesse Bam. I mean, there's a nice little international middleweight fight going on too, but we here talking real belts. Jesse Bam Rodriguez, Israel Gonzalez, the WBC World Super Flyweight title. I don't know what the odds are, but I would expect Bam is like minus 2,000 here, bro. Everything points to me just kind of a stay busy fight as they wait for Roman Chocolatito, maybe. As they wait for Estrada, maybe get their fight out of the way come December, and then he can fight the winner of that. And this is just I won't even say a name. I don't even know who this guy is other than he lost to Chocolatito back in the day. He was fighting 8-round fights this year. Like his last 3 fights are all 8-round fights. So like this should be just an easy walkthrough. And if anyone deserves it, it's Bam for what he's done with his last 2 fights going up in weight. He deserves a night off in the ring.
Facts. Definitely deserves that night off, man. I think this is really just a showcase performance for him, especially on like a big pay-per-view like this. Give him a bright spotlight, man. He's gonna go out there and get a knockout, bro. For real. For a little guy to have pop, he's gonna get a knockout.
Hey, this is more great business. Like, his last fight was fucking awesome. Him stopping the OG over there in the division, one of the three kings, that was fucking awesome. And we can't forget that this isn't his weight class. Bam is just a great fucking story. So Eddie Hearn and Matching Boxing and boys over there said,
The truth.
Put up some paperwork.
Yeah, let's hit a couple numbers. Let's make sure. Let's just get whoever is going to be the first one to take the SAS and get that boy on top of Triple G. So now you can get that stardom. So it's kind of undeniable to say that he's top 10 in the pound for pound.
And
just due to activity alone.
And this third fight at 115 is gonna help him just like solidify just being comfortable at that weight. Before people thought he was rushing it. After this fight, I feel like he'll just become almost like a natural 115er.
Yeah, definitely. And
he's
only like 21 too.
Isn't his brother in the same weight class?
I don't know for 100. I don't think so, but I won't. I'm not as a betting man. I'm not betting on my answer.
Paul Pippen.
But is his coach back? Big Dog that was coaching Joshua.
Yeah,
that's gonna be. Yeah, Garcia's the difference. I feel like in that camp, like I think he's the reason why Bam's gonna be able to go and run that division low key.
They be saying Bam was like the prodigy of that camp, like because he's been had so many great fighters, and they used to always say Bam is that prodigy, and now that shit coming to light.
That's dangerous.
So, I mean, this is gonna be an easy. And you can't tell we're all on Bam. Are we all going knockout here? Is Bam putting the lights out? I'm agreeing with what Mark said. I'm going knockout too.
Yeah, I'm going knockout just because, like, bro, I was just listening to some shit with Keyshawn, and even he said for a small fighter that he just got so much like power, and you don't see that from them small weights. And this is supposed to be a showcase. Definitely going with the knockout, like mid rounds, maybe like 7-8 type shit.
I think I like a nice little TKO. Bam to just keep putting them combinations on him. This is gonna be fun to watch because I love his footwork. And then the little fighters, and then the smaller fighters just throw fucking crazy combos. Like they throw hands for fucking days. So I like it to be a TKO, but I like it to be a little early, like maybe the 5th or the 6th. But I don't know nothing about Israel. Maybe he can come in with a game plan and like
fuck him.
Maybe he'll come in extra hydrated. I don't know.
He's that Mexican walk forward, got a chin on him type of boxer. And with Bam's fancy footwork and this perfect placement of punches, I go knockout, but I'm going to go with Kev too. I think it's early. I'm going to go even earlier than Kev. I think he gets the lights out like 4th round.
Right, if he does that, puts on a performance.
Really, yeah. So like really gets the crowd going. Like, just tickles their balls before Canelo and Triple G.
This nigga.
Give him a little.
That's what you need before the fight to get you ready.
Get you a little prep.
Yeah, Eddie Hearn know what he's doing.
Kit. Yeah, man.
And then on to our undisputed super middleweight championship of the world.
Bow
Canelo Alverez versus Triple G. Y'all boys been talking buku shit. At least one of y'all's been talking buku shit. So let me hear it.
Go ahead, Kev.
I've been talking shit.
Nah, it wasn't you. Mark has
been
talking
shit.
Mark has been one-sided like a motherfucker, even like for months now.
All right, nah, man. Let's get into it, man. This shit, it could be R.I.P., man. Just say it now. R.I.P., man. Triple G.
Like that.
Nah, I won't, man. One of the greatest middleweights, if not the greatest middleweights of all time, hands down, man. Fucking GOAT. But what is he, 41 now? He ain't fucking Brady. This ain't football playing quarterback. This is fucking boxing, and you going up against the prime GOAT, man. Sitting at what, 32, 33 years old, man, fresh as a lion. That boy coming off a loss? Nah, man. That shit, bro. That he's not losing 2 times in a row. He don't give a fuck what happened in the past. Canelo's coming out here with fucking dog mentality. One thing is, though, I just hope, I was listening to Sean Porter, and that shit made me think that the shit that he was doing wrong in the B-ball fight and stuff, and like the shit that he needed to work on, hopefully he actually addressed that and doesn't like kind of shy away from those things. But I don't know, man. I favored Canelo heavy in this fight. And due to the fact that Triple G was hurting in the body in the last fight, what is a left hook to the fucking ribs gonna do from Canelo? Come on, man.
Okay, I see who was talking shit now.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, no, Kev, take it.
I used to think I was the biggest Canelo fan in the world till I met Marcus. And
the GOAT, man.
I really realized this man Marcus knows everything about Canelo. You even seen a Canelo fighter live, so you gotta respect it. But I look at Triple G like, I feel like this fight, this was just a good business card in my opinion. Good business card. You didn't have to be the best boxer, but if you had the best business, you could hop on this card. But motherfucking, this is just more good business. Like, I feel like this fight got set up before the B-ball fight. It was like, go ahead, do what you do, keep making history. Then we'll set up the Triple G fight, and it'll be even more spectacular.
A lot of respect on both sides.
More spectacular than anything. But like, I just look back at this fight, like we asked for it. I wish it happened a little earlier when Triple G was looking a little more dangerous, a little more sinister, a little more killer. Yeah. But age is the real thing. Stuff slows down. I think Triple G can get some great shots in there. I just think but the only way to be able to win is through a knockout. And I think it's impossible to knock Canelo out. Just when you look at their last 2 fights, those shit, they were throwing punches that could put people in hospitals. Like I really was seeing that these two were just out, especially in that 8th round. Like there were just points in time where these motherfuckers were just throwing their best punches at each other. And these motherfuckers was looking like anime characters. Like, that's all you got, pussy? So if they even attempt to do something like that, Triple G might die.
No, that's 40 years old. He's getting older. Like even leading up to this fight, low key, this fight's 4 years. 4 years. 2018 is when the last fight happened. 4 years, and it happened September 15th. So literally 4 years and like 2 days or 3 days. Like it's almost like perfect timing, which is nuts.
That's crazy. 4 years ago.
And
but they had a whole president since the last time the motherfuckers fought.
Yeah, pre-COVID is when they fought.
That's crazy. Maybe you could blame COVID on it too. You could blame COVID.
Leading into the fight, Alverez, other than the Bivol loss, he has a better, like he went on a fucking killing spree since that win. Rocky Fielding, Colin Smith, Billy Joe Saunders. We haven't seen Billy Joe Saunders since. Like that boy is gone.
He might be done.
Yeah, they completely took him off the map and the hype train that followed him. And then Caleb Plant, 11th round knockout. Like the resume was nasty going up into that B-ball loss. Triple G, a couple good names. Steve Rolls, Royota Murata. The Royal Murata's fight, though, is the one that's significant to me because if y'all remember that first half of the fight, Murata was getting them shots in, and he was laying some damage on Triple G before Triple G figured him out. And you can't do that you can't give up rounds to Canelo. And the second thing is you can't let Canelo land heavy shots. And that older Triple G looked like he still got it, but he's just a step. There's a step slower. Like that is like I want to say he's different, but there's a half step slower, and that half step is not good for if you're going up against a guy like Canelo who can just like that. You're out.
Time to play devil's advocate. Tired of agreeing with you, Knicks.
Hey man, honestly, bro, that boy Triple G, he a killer.
I was about to say Triple G has experience and he has a good. So does Canelo. But what could Triple G do if he was to do anything? Could he get a hook? Could he practice? Can he use his jab? Can he get a hook? Can he work on
His
the body?
jab, just like how B-Ball broke him down. If you just keep Canelo at bay, Triple G has one of the best jabs in the game. It might be a little older and slower, but that bitch is like just a fine wine. Like it's still gonna hit.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. Triple G's jab is one of the, or it used to be, probably still is. I'll put it up against anyone. One of the top jabs in the game. And if you go back to that first fight, Triple G, it was a draw, but I would probably edge that if I'm not being biased. I'll give that one to fucking Triple G, honestly. But they called it a draw, the first one, but that one, bro, you can't. Triple G came out and he was putting pressure on Canelo, and no one's seen Canelo that tired before. I mean, besides like maybe the Mayweather, but Canelo was gassed out, or like you could see it, but he was still fighting and shit. But I think that's what Triple G needs to do: come out, press the fight, come forward at Canelo. Even though he's an older fighter, I know he's been working in camp. This boy, he hates Canelo, so that boy wants to. He probably put everything into this. Yeah, man. That boy Triple G does not fuck with Canelo, bro. He does not believe he lost any of the fights. He think he won both of them. A lot of people do, but
damn.
People.
Did you run him back recently? I was about to, bro. I might have to before this Saturday. I might have to watch both of them.
I might have to watch the first two before Saturday. Just to tickle.
Yeah, get them warmed up.
Y'all should watch those on your phone and call me and share play that motherfucker. Because I'm going to tell myself I'm going to watch it, but now I'm going to get caught editing or get caught with this bullshit or be plotting how I'm going to blow up my motherfucking financial aid office. So motherfucking, I might forget. It might slip my mind.
The second fight, I give it to Triple G. Like, I mean, some people say it could be a draw. Some people say it's Triple G, but I will give the first one to G. And I'll give the second one to Canelo, because I thought Canelo came out pressing the fight in the second fight more, and he had Triple G fighting off his back foot. But in that second fight, Triple G did turn it up late. But I think Canelo did enough.
Well, enough for the first fight and the second fight. Time to pick this third fight right here. Marcus, we know where you sliding, so this let us reiterate it for the people at home who don't know.
I'm going with the pound for pound king. I just don't see him. Just
KO
like
or no KO?
I want to say KO, bro, but at the same time, I'm not going to say KO just out of respect to G, bro. I think G's going to come out with one of his hardest. I think he's going to come out fully prepared like he 25 years old again. Like, I think he's going to come with it. So I think it is going to go to decision. Could be some bullshit. I don't know, but I think he's going to hurt G, definitely with the body. He's definitely going to hurt G in the body. I just don't know if he'll do enough to maybe have the ref jump in, but definitely no knockout. But I got Canelo winning in decision, man. I just don't see pound for pound losing 2 times in a row.
Okay, right. I think I call it UD Canelo, but like Triple G is gonna come ready to fight. I think that Marauder fight. I don't think Triple G is probably too tapped in and gives a fuck about what people have to say about him. But like motherfucking that Marauder fight probably taught him. It was like okay. I can still move. Like when you watch the Ali fight, the Ali movie with Will Smith, and he's in that bitch talking about some move. Why aren't you moving? Move. He's coming to the left. Move right. Like it's like I feel like that was his mind. That was him in his head. He's like, move. Damn it! I got hit again. I'm gonna still beat him though. But motherfucking. So I think Triple G is gonna come in there, and I don't think Triple G fears Canelo. I don't think any part of his mind, because I think he genuinely thinks he won them bitches, and he's gonna come in with a mindset that like, I'm gonna finish him. And I think that's gonna be what kind of propels him and keeps him going in the later rounds and keeps it when there's times when it feels like Canelo might hit the gas and take over. I think that's what's gonna make this a great fight. But yeah, I got Canelo with a UD though. I wish
you 2 unanimous decisions for that boy Canelo.
Nah, Marcus was looking a little split.
Damn, I don't want us all to pick the same fighter, but at the same time, I'll be a little different. I'd take Canelo with the KO. Canelo
Damn.
getting the first stoppage in Triple G's career. Because I don't think you can land the same shots Murata landed in those first 4 rounds.
Not from Canelo.
Yeah, if Canelo lands those,
he coming
early,
down in weight too. He just was at 175.
And then if he does those shots early, like Triple G let Murata shots early, those late round shots are just gonna be the what finishes him. So yeah, I think Canelo gets like a late round finish here. Give me like a 9th round finish for Canelo, 9th to 10th round.
Definitely, man.
I'll keep it a buck. I'm looking more forward to seeing Bam fight than I am this fight. But like, I think this fight's gonna be a better fight.
I think this fight is gonna
fight.
Yeah, definitely much closer. I don't want people to think I'm downplaying G because I do think Triple G is gonna put on a fight. Because like I said, man, and it's been 4 years. He has 4 years of hatred. I'm telling you. If you watch Triple G walk out of that ring in that second fight, bro, he looks like he wants to murder people, bro. Like he look evil. So that man, like I think he is gonna come with it. I just like you said, man, he's just a little half steps, a little bit slower. Still got them power bombs in the hands, but I just don't think he's gonna be quick enough.
I don't want to say I would compare Triple G to like Jose Aldo. Like I don't want to say like, oh, he's bad because his bad is still top 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Just that Canelo's
it's just the timing.
Yeah, like you can't.
Yeah, Canelo right now is in his. You could argue he's in his prime right now. Like this is peak Canelo. Like the past 2 years we've seen. This is peak Canelo, and it ain't slowing down anytime soon.
All right, but
he used that motherfucking jab and make this shit crazy. Because you can I don't think you can frustrate Canelo, but you can make him do a lot more than he.
I think he could hurt Canelo too. I definitely like Triple G to hurt Canelo, but
I just be a dog fight, bro.
Oh, it's gonna be a dog fight. That's why I can't lean with I gotta lean with the decision because I think it is going to be a dogfight, just like the first 2. And people are going to be like, yo, what the fuck are we watching?
I think it's going to be 2 dogs.
Younger fighter.
I think it's going to be 2 dogs fighting, but, like, we're going to know Canelo won. Like, it's going to be like Canelo's going to sit there like, I'm tired of doing this close. And maybe Canelo's going to go in there like, maybe I should finish him. I'm tired of people saying that. I don't think he really gives a fuck. I think these are 2 people that don't really give a fuck what people have to say. But if they work, I feel like there's like a lot of tension, and this is what's gonna make it be a great fight, man. But Pablo, man, hit me with some closing comments, and then I'm gonna end this shit.
Nah, man, don't miss out. T-Mobile Arena, Canelo's backyard. Used to be Triple G's backyard, so it's a battle of that. Used to be my house, and so don't miss it, and don't miss Bam, because Bam's gonna put on a showcase performance and prove to maybe why some people should put him on the top 10 pound for pound list.
Who plays in the T-Mobile Arena? The motherfucking hockey team?
You gotta be.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, the Knights.
Makes sense. But hey, man, this has been the Totally Blitz Fight Club. And the number 1 rule of Fight Club is that you like and motherfucking subscribe. And number 2, bring a motherfucker with you next time. Hey, man, but if you didn't know, I'm your boy, Kev Waterboy Savoy. That's your boy, Paul Pickle from Random Concert. That's my dog, Mark Primetime Penley. And this has been the Totally Blitz podcast. But if you didn't know, I don't mind telling you and the motherfucker 2 doors down that you was a bitch.
Passing out the medicines. We've been on that rock star regimen, knowing that I'm heaven sent, higher than I ever been. I got a problem with